Hello and welcome to my Stamina DK build video. I'm gonna show you today what I currently run on my Stamina DK for open world PvP. As a race I choose Nord for the ult regen and the additional resistances. I'm using the Warrior and increased max health and stamina buff food. As my armor sets, I'm using 2 pieces of Blood Spawn as my monster set in medium, and then I'm using various Fury on the chest and on the legs, 1 piece of jewelry and the weapons are from Fury, and my other set is Hulking Draugr for the big stamina pool. I'm running 5 medium, 2 heavy, cause I just like the passive from medium armor, reduced cost to everything, more weapon damage in general, which comes pretty handy nowadays. For jewelry trades I'm choosing full protective because we're actually a medium armor and DK can't be really that squishy. 2 times weapon damage enchant on the jewelry and 1 stamina recovery. On the armor sets I'm using tri enchantments on the big ones and maximum stamina on the small ones. On my sword and board bar I'm running double dot poison and sturdy on the shield as a trade. Everything else is of course impenetrable. Also a maul on backside for more penetration and weapon damage enchant. And if we buff up just with rally and our shield, we're sitting at 3.6k weapon damage, and if we proc our weapon damage enchant, you're gonna be like 4k weapon damage completely without fury buff. And also we don't have continuous attack at the moment, so you get a lot of weapon damage while still maintaining high stamina and actually also a really decent health pool to make even more tankiness. Coming now to my skills on my backside bar, I'm running Venomous Claw as a pretty hard hitting dot, and it's pretty cheap. I mean 740 stamina, that's basically nothing. It ticks even harder the longer it lasts, so just make sure to not refresh it that often. Reverse slice as my execute. You can actually pick both morphs of it. At the moment I still have the AoE morph. I'm consider changing it to the single target morph where you just deal more damage to it. It's pretty up to you, both are still viable. And another dot is our Noxious Breath, also kinda good dot, and the most important part is of course Major Fracture. Our armor buff, hardened armor, I choose that one instead of volatile armor because the damage shield itself is still quite big and we have a high resistance as it can at least take up at least 1 hit, so helps you a bit. Forward momentum to get major brutality, of course, small hot, and the snare removal and immunity. Take flight as our damage ultimate, can get a pretty high tooltip. At the moment it's 20k completely unbuffed, and if we just buff up we already have 22k, and that's without fury, so imagine you could hit like 24k tooltip on take flight. Front bites heroic slash as a spammable, pretty high tooltip, reducing movement of your enemy, applies minor main, and you get minor heroism to even generate more ultimates, so you can basically spam your leap. Reverberating bash as your CC and major defile. Cauterize got changed with last patch, with elsewhere patch, and is now pretty viable heal for stamina DK. You can heal yourself between 5 and 9k crit heals, and that's actually a lot. Resolving Vigor of course as your main heal, and Fragmented Shield to get major mending. and also minor brutality from a passive. Where is it? Here. Just if you cast fragmented shield, you get major mending, minor brutality, and also your group, of course, and that helps a lot. And defense is of course a spell wall, just helps if you're getting a lot of damage on you and you just automatically block everything. And the most important part is also the reflecting, because projectiles that you reflect don't deal damage at all. Yeah, that's basically it for the skills. Just make sure to always have your dots running and then apply pressure with your heroic slash and reverb combination. That is mostly enough for, I would say, 95% of all targets in Cyrodiil. Champion points. Let me begin at tower. Warlord to reduce our break free cost, so we can have, yeah, it doesn't cost that much. Also bashing focus, because I actually also bash a lot between heroic slash and reverb, and reducing that cost actually also helps. Then I have 32 into Munka if we don't have a high regen pool in general, so I don't really buff it. I put more points into tenacity. I mean, I took them and put them into tenacity because we heavy attack a lot. 81 into Shadow Ward to block a little bit more, and Tumbling because you wanna dodge roll also a lot. 32 into Blast to get more healing. 61 into Master at Arms. 40 Taumaturge. Precise Strikes also 40. 41 in Piercing and 56 into Mighty. Taumaturge of course to buff our dots, which is already pretty strong, and you want just to get more out of it to apply pressure against targets that you just can't burst fast enough. 81 into Ironclad just to get pretty tanky against direct attacks. 50 into Resistance. 41 into Medium Armor. 43 into Hardy. 32 into Elemental Defender. I'm having more trouble with physical damage from snipes or some melee guys, for example Stamina and Night Blades, so I need more physical resistances in this case. No points into Thick-Skinned. I don't have many problems with dots in open world, so I don't really need that skill here, I mean the points. And 23 into Quick Recovery to burst our healing even more. That's basically it for CP. Potion, I'm using Weapon Crit just to get more crit in general, restore health and stamina. And yeah, that's basically it. Have fun with it and have a nice day. Bye.